Love bombing.
This is raw milk.
Welcome to the Paige on Cage show. The talk show so corny, the FDA classifies it as produce. I'm your host, Paige. Prove you actually can monetize a personality disorder. I'm kidding. We're not monetized. Think of this show as community service. And if you got a little too excited when I said service, congrats. This show's for you. So put the lotion down and turn the volume up. It's time to get uncaged. All right, it's time for a new segment we have called Who Wants to Be on Dudes in the DM? Here's how it works. I'm gonna show you a real DM someone sent me. Then I'm gonna give you 3 replies. Only one of them is the response I sent back, and your job is to guess which one it is. DM number 1, he says, I wanna massage those thighs. Okay, here are your options. Is it A, sir, this is not a spa? Is it B, the only thighs you're massaging are from KFC? Or is it C, no? Take a second, lock in your answer, and if you guessed B, you are right. Not the finger licking good he had in mind. DM number 2, he says, tell me where you want this cock. Bold strategy. Is it A, a blender? Is it B, a pencil sharpener? Or is it C, a panini press? And the correct answer is A, a blender. Smoothie, anyone? DM number 3, the final question. Time to lock in. He says, I have nudes of you, and if you don't pay $1,500 into a crypto account, I'll release them. Interesting development. Here are your options. Is it A, what platform are we thinking? Is it B, roll them out, free marketing? Or is it C, can I at least see them before I decide? Lock in your answer. And the final answer is C, can I at least see them before I decide? At least let me Facetune them first. And if you're ever thinking about sending a message like this, just remember, screenshots are forever. Time to pucker up. It's Paige after sours. Here we have the most sour candy that had next day delivery. And oh my God, just looking at them is making my throat sweat. Here's how it works. We've got 5 questions. We've got 5 candies, and they both increase in intensity as we go. Let's just do it.
Do it!
Level 1, Sour Jacks.
I'm scared.
Something's already happening.
I swear. Is my nose running?
You went to Manchester to film the reality show The Circle, but left before filming. What led to that decision, and what did you take away from that experience? Think about this. 2020, peak COVID, I land in Manchester, immediately quarantine. Take your phone. After 14 days of not talking to any people, they call me in for my intro interview, and I'm dusty. I kind of catch on that they have a character that they want me to play, so I'm waterboarding them with my personality, and they're gentle parenting me to, crop top vocal fry girl. And that's when I knew it was not going to go well. But alas, I go back to the Airbnb, smelled like cat, and I marinated in my thoughts for 2 more weeks. And one day, the grocery delivery guy came, and I convinced him to tell me what was going on. And he told me that the show had already started. And I left because I wanted to be the star. We're actually kind of lucky that we have our phones and social media, because you don't need a large distribution platform to tell your story. You can just do it from the unhinged makings of your own mind in your bedroom. Level 2, Altoid Sours. You said in an interview you've spent over $200,000 on plastic surgery. I have said that, yes. What changed more after that? How people treat you or how you see yourself? Oh, we're getting deeper. Gonna melt my Botox? No. Plastic surgery is kind of a catch-22. Do people treat me differently because of the surgery, or do I feel differently because of the surgery so people treat me differently? Oh wow, it has like an aftertaste. It keeps going. I'm very analytical. So my brain doesn't pair the changes I've made with negativity or insecurity. It's interesting. I do kind of feel all the work that I've had done. It almost feels like a protective layer, like a condom. Someone DM'd me recently and said I look like I have more silicone in me than a dildo molding press in China. So I feel like that kind of sums that up. Level 3, Mega Sour Raspberry. You went viral for DMing guys in relationships to see if they cheat. Did the results surprise you or just confirm what you already thought about internet infidelity? It's big. Big. Is this cheating? Oh my god. Mom. All right, come on. Honestly, what's funny about that is I didn't do that for a big, deeper movement, which it ended up being. I just wanted to get verified. And back then you couldn't pay to get verified. Like the blue check now you can buy with Meta. So you had to be a notable person back then. And notable people, I'm not crying, have a lot of press. So I was trying a lot of different things at the time, and that one blew up. Still to this day, that's the number one thing I get DM'd the most about. Will you help me find out if my partner's cheating? And honestly, a lot of those guys didn't respond, which restored my faith in humanity, but I did end up getting verified. So it worked. You guys, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, seriously.
We'll find out.
Level 4. Toxic waste. After the Dumois podcast, you got kicked off of Raya. I did. Did that make dating harder for you, and how did it shape your thoughts on dating apps in general? Well, I'm still single, so that was a short answer. Toxic waste. Nothing's happening. It's good. Okay, yeah, it's kicking in. Honestly, I regret doing that dating podcast on Jamal because instead of protecting these guys' anonymity, I couldn't find anything better to talk about. And I think that's so lame. It did screw up my dating life because between that and dudes in the DM, every time I start talking to a guy, he sends me both of those things. He sends me that interview and he sends me my DM account. And he's like, are you going to expose me? Should I be afraid of you? Well, you should be afraid of me. It's not because of those accounts. But I digress. And by the way, I'm banned from all the dating apps, not Grindr, but Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, Christian Mingle, probably Farmers Only at this point. My God. It's like lingering, you know? This is sick. You people are sick. How long has this milk been? The milk's chunky, by the way. I mean, not in a derogatory way. Clunky. Level 5. Mega zombie bomb. I think I have indigestion. You were recently on Cesar Millan's show talking about doom scrolling. Do you think your content helps people, or are you just adding to the noise? Okay, I can do this. It's burning. It's okay. This is raw milk. Okay, I'd like to think I'm helping people. I feel like call the medics. I'd like to think that I'm helping people. I feel like right now we either have the manosphere or man-hating podcast. There's nothing really in the middle. And look, I love them all. The supportive guys, I love the mean creeps because I get dudes in the DM that way. Yeah, I do get joy out of that. So if I'm just kidding, contributing to the noise, at least I'm not selling divorce. You could tell me what I'm doing wrong on my dating profile, but I'm banned. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, I'm over this. Beautiful. Hey! Oh God, guys, for me? For this next segment, it's about to get so hot and so wet. Hey, where your clothes at? Welcome to Hot Takes, where the takes are actually kind of honestly lukewarm because I'm afraid of getting canceled. Get your ponchos and warm up your fingers to complain in the comments. Dating apps give you a god complex. Yeah, I said it. Here's why. You're swiping through more single people in 30 seconds than all of spring break in Miami. And you're on your phone and you're thinking, I could pull that, I could pull that, I could pull that. And news flash, you panicked when your barista made eye contact with you last month. But then, when someone that's actually in your league comes across your desk, you think, oh, no, I'm actually too good for them because you saw 7 other people hotter than they were, and you think that that's your league. So you're stuck in this endless dating app loop. And while I'm on the subject, love bombing is a made-up term by people to feel less sad about being rejected. It's a lie. Love bombing doesn't exist. Of course they liked you in the very beginning. They didn't know you. They're taking all their fantasies and desires and projecting them onto you. And then they get to know you, who you actually are, and then they adjust because they don't like you. Piggybacking off of that, ghosting is the closure. You asking for closure is like asking for an exit interview from someone that already quit. Oh my God, what happened? What happened? They don't like you. That's what happened. But hey, what do I know? I got divorced in my 20s. Oh, we're back. Okay, it's time for Paging Paige. Think of this segment as basically like a hotline for bad dating decisions. Let's see who's calling in today.
Hey Paige, quick question. I went on a date last weekend and I'm trying to figure out if she's open to another one. And look, you probably won't know the answer, no offense. I'm curious what the guys listening think. I thought the date went great. We talked for 3 hours.
3 hours? Okay, that's not a date, that's a seminar.
I told her about my ex, who said I lack emotional depth, and she mostly just nodded, so I figured she was really taking it in.
She was nodding, she was disassociating, she was not nodding in agreement.
At the end, I told her I felt a real connection and asked to see her again. She said she'd let me know. So I followed up the next day, and then again the day after, with a voice note about how ghosting is immature. It's been 4 days. Do you think maybe her phone broke?
No. After 2 voice notes, you're leaning into restraining order territory, perhaps. Like she could be joining witness protection program after that. She could have blocked your number. Her phone didn't die. It didn't break. Just your heart. And that concludes tonight's meeting for people who should probably go outside more. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit subscribe. Come on. It's free. This is a support group. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go support myself with a glass of wine. Cheers!